What is up, guys? Danny Lantern here, and I just finished reading this week's issue of Ghostbusters 101. It's the kickoff series to the interdimensional crossover between the original 1984's Ghostbusters and the 2016 Ghostbusters. Um, this is just the introduction, really. So if you guys read any of the Ghostbuster comic books, it's a really nice start from the Ghostbuster comics we have now. Continuing on, it gives a little bit of a backstory on some of the characters that are in the comic books now. They just finished up Ghostbuster International, which was a great series. I recommend it. Mass Hysteria was before that. Actually, before that was the real Ghostbusters meets the Ghostbusters. We had the cartoon guys meet the movie guys, which was a really interesting story. So with this right now, it hasn't really developed too much into it, but it was a fun beginning. I mean, we started off with the Ghostbusters, the main guys, the original cast, just going about their business. Talking about opening franchises and classes on Ghostbusters 101. Basically, how to be a Ghostbuster, which is actually really cool. They were teaching Jeannie Melmont's niece and her friends, because they got into a little bit of they stole a trap in the previous issues. Long story short, though, so far, so fun. Got to just watch Egon punch Ray in the face. I was kind of thrown off by it, then it made more sense. And then we find yourself to the new team. You see Patty and Holtzman on a mission trying to capture a ghost, where Holtzman just keeps blowing them up. Just wants, even though their research is trying to catch one, because something big is on the horizon in their world, and you can see the interdimensional door that Egon and Donatello made. Yeah, Donatello from the Ninja Turtles made when they did the Ghostbusters and Ninja Turtles crossover, which was a really awesome crossover. I recommend reading that one too. But in this, I'm really curious to see the next issue. On the front cover, you have two of the members of the Ghostbuster team, but in the background, you have Roland from the Extreme Ghostbusters series. Now, Kylie Griffin has already been introduced in this universe. She is Ray's understudy and protege. But also, Eduardo was introduced in the comic books as well. So there's a thing between... there's always a thing between Eduardo and Kylie. But he's in there. So I'm kind of curious if this is going to be a continuation of the Ghostbusters of 2000... sorry, not 2000, but the Ghostbusters of... 84, continuing on after the video game, and then introducing the other Ghostbusters, the Extreme Ghostbusters. Now, I haven't seen Roland. Eduardo would be great to come back, and if they bring in Garrett, which would be a really interesting adaptation to bring him in, because we all know that Garrett was handicapped, he's in a wheelchair, but he was the most badass Ghostbuster. So if that were to happen in this, it would make me so happy. It would be the coolest thing ever. But I liked it. I liked the issue. I mean, there's nothing, they haven't they set the scene up. Now the next issue, I think they're going to execute everything, bring all of them together. So we're going to get the team up of the year. So I'm excited. As you can tell, if you can't tell, I'm a big Ghostbuster fan with all the crap behind me. But anyway, so check it out, read it, and check out the other ones too beforehand if you want to see some awesome stories. And there's a lot of tribute to the movies, the comics, the cartoons, the video games. There's so much in there that they do, and they really make those characters feel like they continue on the story. All right, peace, guys. Have a great day.